So once that you have chosen your the design that you will create in the computer based on the sketches that you had before, you have to open Tinkercad. Tinkercad is a computer-aided design software. It's online, it's completely free, and it's very useful because you can actually design any kind of thing here, and later you can print it or just leave it here in the platform. So it's very easy to use, and it's very it's very, how do I say, like, you can do a lot of things here, so it's very cool. So once that you are here in Tinkercad, what you have to do is to click in join or únete, like here, right here. So I will click in únete, and in your case you will choose si eres un estudiante, únete a una clase o crear una cuenta. So in our case, we will create an account. So you will click here and create a personal account, and you will join with your Google account. Great. So I am already here. Cool. Now after that, what you have to do is to click on crear un diseño right here, like this. And you have your design right here. Alright. Now, as you can see right here, we have several different things. First of all, how do you move this? How do you move this area? Well, we have this different views of this. You can either move it in this way, or you can move it by choosing like a view here, like an isometric view, like this, like that. So you can show any kind of part of your design, and this is the way you move it. We also here have some things. With this one you can like adjust the view in order to have only the objects that you will use here. Here you can zoom in, zoom out. Here you can have like a perspective or orthographic view, like this. Alright, so perspective, we're gonna leave it with orthographic. So right now we have the working plane right here. Alright, and now if you want to increase the size of this, well, you can increase it by doing edit grid, and let's say that instead of having 200 you want to have 500, right? So 500, there you are. Now it's longer, okay? Or you can modify the size in any way you want. That's it. Now, okay, so once that I have my area, my working plane here, what I should do next is start putting my shapes, right? So in the right side of the screen, where you have this several different elements that we can use, you gotta choose this one, the ones that doesn't have lines, because the ones that have lines are intended for a different thing. I will explain you this in a future video, in the next video actually, but right now you just gotta be careful of choosing the ones that are like solid color, like this. All right. Once that you have your plane, once that you have your shape here, what you do next is you have several ways of modifying the size. You can drag it like this so that you can make it smaller or bigger. Here also you can type a like a size, right? So you can do it bigger or smaller. What else? You can also modify the height of this, right? And what else can we do with these shapes? So as you can see right here, we have these little like arrows. So what do you do with this? Well, what you do is just to rotate this in different axes, right? So as you can see, this one is this one, we have yet this one, so maybe you can rotate it like this, and we have also this one, right? So as you can see, our shape right now, it's like floating in the middle of our working plane, and it's cool, right? So I'm gonna remove this one. Now there are several different predefined shapes. So we have like a sphere, like this triangle, like this text part, we have like this pyramid, we have this half sphere, we have plenty of things, right? So for all the shapes, you have different parameters that you can modify here. So for instance, for this one, you have like the size of this and the height of this. So it's just a matter of you checking what you have here. All right. Let's say that you have already finished modifying this and you don't want to modify the position or the color or anything else. Well, what you can do here is to lock it. So you just click here in lock, in this padlock, and as you can see, I cannot move it anymore. So why this is useful? Because right now we only have one shape, but as soon as you are starting to have more and more shapes, it's going to become increasingly difficult to keep your shapes still in this position. And in order to avoid having modifications of your shape and of the size and position, you need to lock it by clicking on this padlock, right? So that's it. So this is a very basic explanation of how to use this. That is all you need to know for now. You will learn more, of course, in the next video and in the following video.